welcome to Ottawa Eats. I'm your host, Tom Schoch, and I know I'm getting ahead of myself eating at the beginning of the show, but it's just that good. This week, we do Crust and Crate. Crust, as in pizza crust, and crate, as in you're going to want to order crates of it. Can I eat now? Yeah? Okay. Crust and Crate, that's where we are, and this is the beautiful man who's put it together. You did everything yourself. You cobbled together each individual stone, handcrafted the lights. I'm impressed at all the work you've done.
I know, it took me years and years and years to do, but I finally did it all by myself.
For people that don't know you, give us a brief introduction. Who are you and why does this place exist?
Well, I'm George Hanna, president of Gabriel Pizza Franchise Corp. And this beautiful place exists from a vision. We wanted to take what we had so special at Gabriel's, which is our crust and our sauce and the whole pizza experience, and bring it up a notch.
Okay.
So we spent a lot of time back at the office trying to figure out what would work good at TD Place at Lansdowne.
Right.
Something other than Gabriel's, and we said, you know what, let's take what we know, which is our pizza, and bring it up a notch and bring it to an Al Forno style. And that's what we've done here.
Okay, so forgive me for interrupting, but Al Forno, what is that? I see that everywhere. Now, what does that mean for people that don't know? What is that?
Well, just take a look right there.
Oh.
Beautiful pizza baked in an Al Forno oven at almost 700 degrees, thin crust, the bubbly dough, the hot sauce, the cheese, gourmet pizza.
Never have asked a question before and had such a delicious answer. That's great. So this is obviously a vision. This is something that has been a long time coming for you and the people that you work with. So when the idea started to what it is now, how close are you to what you started off with?
Actually, it's perfect. It's everything that I had envisioned and everything that I had wanted, and it actually came to life. Originally, this spot was supposed to be a Gabriel's. But we decided that with what was happening at Lansdowne and how the trend was with all the other restaurants and everything that's happening here, we said we had to take it up a notch.
Right.
So we sat down, Al Forno pizza is trending, craft beer, the atmosphere, the ambiance, the whole experience. And we just sat down and we started to put my ideas together, worked with the team back at the head office and worked with a great designer. And we came up with a concept, and we started to build from there.
Right, and there's very few things that go together like beer and pizza.
It's the best.
And then especially when you have game time and that kind of thing, and everybody coming down here. And then in the summer as well. I mean, you guys have a beautiful patio. The farmers market is down here. It really is the hub of the city, and you've created pretty much like a showpiece for your business. Correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
When you're down here, for example, at the farmers market, imagine in the summer, you're down here, you're doing a bit of shopping at the farmer's market, you peek, like we're right across from there, you peek over, you got a nice pad, you can come by if you're hot, have a cool drink. If you're hungry, you can have a great pizza, you can have some great burgers, just sit back, lounge, and enjoy the day, enjoy the sun.
Right, now I will say this, and I think everybody uses this, it's a cliche, you should never go shopping hungry. So if you're gonna go to the farmer's market, you gotta come here first, because then you won't buy anything you won't need unnecessarily.
Perfect,
right? So
perfect analogy.
Yeah,
perfect.
Working on that all night. Okay, so we should mention that you guys do have craft beer here. You have some Tom Green beer, you have a Beez that's here as well, but you also do amazing cocktails as well here.
We do, yes.
But the real thing, the highlight is the pizza, and we're gonna get a chance to make some of that pizza. But what's one other thing on the menu that you're gonna go, if you're coming here, a personal recommendation from you?
Actually, there's a lot, but the burgers are amazing. The fish tacos are to die for.
Okay.
Our duck wings.
Oh.
Yeah, you got to try those. Those are, a lot of customers come in here, duck wings? Yeah, duck wings.
Right.
And that was the first time that I ever tried them. When I sat down with the chef to create the menu, it was like the duck wings. And it's different, but it's really tasty.
All right, there you go. So something for everybody. And of course, Farmers Market, 67's games, right in the hub of the city.
Exactly.
Beautiful patio, you can't go wrong. And we're gonna go right into the kitchen and see if we can make ourselves a little bit of pizza. Let's see how I did that with the wrong.
We'll see how well you do.
Yeah. All right, when you come down here and you think you're going to be stepping into a traditional kitchen, it's not really a traditional kitchen in that sense because we're kind of behind the bar, but this is also a pizza bar, and that's what we're going to start off with here is the beautiful pizza that you make. Now, you have a little bit of experience. You've been doing it for what, like 2-3 weeks or so?
Pretty much 2-3 weeks, yeah.
Yeah, a couple weeks, right?
More like 40 years.
Ah, okay, okay. So you know a little bit.
I always tell my friends I was born under the pizza oven.
Really?
Yeah.
It's kind of a hot spot to be born.
Exactly.
So if you guys know your pizza, what's the first pizza that we're going to be making here? What is this?
Well, we got Robbie over here making just a plain cheese one, actually, and it's putting on some of our blend, our cheese blend. We got some buffalo cheese coming on there too.
I like that he has the same hat as me. It's nice.
I know.
We totally
that
coordinated.
was the plan.
Yeah.
That was the plan. So that's just a simple plain cheese one.
Okay.
And it's going to bake it. It normally takes about 3 to 4 minutes to bake in one of the Forno ovens like this.
Yeah.
Whereas when we're baking in a regular pizza oven at Gabriel's, it takes almost 12 minutes.
Right.
Obviously, it's a bit different here with the fact that it's more of a thin crust, a Forno style. The temperature of the oven's almost like 700 degrees. Cooks it very fast.
So whenever you're putting something like this together, when you're coming up with the business idea for what you guys were doing, was that one of the things that you looked at to get the pizzas out a little bit quicker?
A little bit quicker. Not just that, we wanted to create an environment where you can sit at the bar, have a drink, watch the pizza chef actually make your pizza right in front of you. So we've been able to establish that. It's worked out great. On most evenings the bar is full and the pizza cooks are going at it. Robbie is one of the faster ones, as you can see.
Yeah, he's a quick little guy.
He's making a bacon in the sun one right now.
Okay.
So we got the ham and the bacon, and see he's got some bit of the jalapenos going on there. And then he'll bake it for a bit in there, and then he'll finish it off with a pineapple salsa, which is really good to die for. So you can see how the plain one is starting to bubble, and it's the dough is starting to rise.
So how much of this would you have done some kind of testing with friends and family, having them all get together around a little oven in your house and say, "Hey guys, coming over for free pizza and beer and see if this works out"? Did that happen?
It happened, but it wasn't around a pizza oven.
No, okay. No.
It was at head office. We didn't test them. We didn't test these pizzas in the El Forno oven until we got the oven, because we didn't have one of these anywhere like in one of our stores before. So we tested them in the regular pizza ovens, and we had a slew of friends and family and employees and managers, and it was fun. Actually, it was really good. Just to see what type of creations that you were coming up with.
Right.
Putting it together, putting the ingredients together, and actually tasting them was a lot of fun and very obviously yummy. And was a bit of calorie count happening there.
Was there one that you tried that maybe I'm not going to say that you're bad at this, but that you designed and go, "Oh, wow, that didn't work. That did not turn out well"? Was there anything that was a big failure?
There not big failures, but there were one that didn't make the list, because we only have 13 on the menu that we didn't want to have too many. So we picked the top 13, and some of them didn't make the list on the current menu, but we might bring back as we change up the menu.
Okay.
In future time, future months, and stuff like that. So.
Is there one that you're especially fond of yourself? What's your favorite one on the menu right now?
My favorite one is That's So Italian.
Okay.
I like the sausage, the pepperoni on there, the mushroom, the onions. I love it. The whole combination is just great.
Now,
sausage.
I've asked this question before to a number of different chefs that we've had on this show, so I'm going to ask you the exact same question. Tell me the best meal that you've ever had. Doesn't have to be here in the city, can be anywhere in the world. And then the worst meal that you've ever had. And if it's somebody that you're related to that made that worst meal, we can always maybe just like leave that part out.
Best meal I ever had.
It doesn't have to be pizza. It can be anything.
No, it's not pizza. Because I'm around pizza so much, but I'm gonna have to say my best meal I've ever had was Chateaubriand.
Okay. Where was that?
Actually, this was a while back. This was at the. Do you remember the Radisson used to have the rooftop?
Yes.
The turning restaurant over there. No longer does. Not that the Radisson now. I don't know. It might still be the Radisson now, but Yeah, that was one of my favorite meals.
Don't want to see you dated yourself. Just a tiny bit, but it's not that bad. Oh, there we go. Look at that. So that literally was just a few minutes. So this is one of the quicker ones. I love this.
Yeah.
I love the bubbles and all that stuff. Now, is this something you're actually going for?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah?
Love the bubbles. It's perfect the way it comes out, and it's part of the whole experience, right?
All right. So here's this beautiful pizza, and I'm just asking you, your best meal. What's your worst meal now?
Worst meal was in Cuba.
Oh.
I think that says it all.
Much quicker answer.
Exactly.
Well, okay, but you ate it anyway, right?
It
was included?
It was included,
Okay.
yeah, exactly.
All right, so here's the two pizzas that we see.
Yeah, exactly.
Both of them absolutely beautiful. And of course...
This is the pineapple salsa. We finish it off with the pineapple salsa, which is really good. This was my second favorite, actually.
What's a drink that you're going to have with either one of these?
Beer.
All right.
I mean,
it's a nice, simple answer.
My wife will have a glass of wine, but I mean, for me, it's the beer all the way.
Can I ask you a personal question?
Sure.
I love it, the way he looks at me right there. If it's between you and your wife, who makes the better pizza?
I gotta say my wife.
Yeah, but what's the actual answer?
Me.
Yeah.
But if she's watching, I gotta say my wife.
Crust and Crate, Ottawa Eats. Before the game, after the game, before the movie, after the movie, in the middle of the movie, whenever really, it's always time for a drink with Amy, and this is the lovely Amy, and she is going to make the drinks for you here. And what are we making today?
So today we're making two cocktails. We're making a peach spritz cocktail, and the other one we have is a Killa Beez cocktail.
Okay, so a lady and a man.
Yes.
All right,
so we have
I like
our peach spritz is similar to a white wine spritzer.
Mm-hmm.
So we just do about 3 ounces of the Peely Island Pinot Grigio. What we'll add some lemon and lime juice, so 1 equal parts each.
Okay, question. Do you ever drink those like straight out?
Straight out of the bottle? Yeah, of course.
Yeah, obviously.
Freshly pressed, you know?
Yeah.
And then about 2 ounces of our peach nectar.
Cool.
And then we top with soda for peach spritz.
So this is a nice kind of light, summery.
It's a nice summery drink.
By the way, they have a great patio here in the summers, so if you're coming down for the farmer's market, this would be something that you could have on the patio.
All right.
That actually looks really good. I'm kind of a spritzer guy myself. Please don't judge me.
I'm a spritzer gal.
Okay, so we're spritzer people. So that's your beautiful...
So that's our peach spritz that we have there.
And now this?
And now this is the Killa Beez cocktail.
Okay. So this is a rather large ice cube. Why the large ice cube?
It's just so that it doesn't water down your drink. Usually within 5 minutes, your ice dissolves into your drink, so it just makes it so it's nice and smooth there.
Bit of a technical question. At what point does a cube become a block?
Become a block?
Yeah. Is it like a size thing?
It's, well...
See, I've thrown her off now.
you are. So the big blocks are our big ice cubes that we have. We use them for usually our stirred cocktails.
Mm-hmm. That's in-depth block talk right there is what that was.
Great block talk.
So what's in this one?
So we have 1.5 ounces of whiskey. And then we have our banana liqueur, just about 1/2 ounce there. And some aromatic bitters as well, so the Angostura bitters.
So
just a dash there, and then it's a stirred cocktail.
Ah, okay. So these drinks, is this something that you're putting in some of your own personal kind of flavor into, your own kind of flair, or
Of course, yeah, for sure.
What's your favorite one on the menu then? You've made these two.
My favorite one is we have the peach spritz, and then there's also the Negroni as well, which is really great. So it's a gin limoncello. It's a great cocktail as well.
Are you a gin girl?
I'm a gin gal.
Okay. So here are your two beautiful cocktails. Oh wow, that smells amazing. Should I try this one?
Try that one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sorry, I shouldn't do this on TV. Beautiful woman, beautiful drink. Crust and Crates.
Thank you.
Wow. It's the wonderful musical carousel known as my co-host.
Yay!
You're different. Who are you?
Again!
Who's
Someone
this?
new. I'm Andrew Craig. I'm the general manager, new general manager of the Crust and Crate.
Okay. I feel like I keep getting passed off. Like, is it something I said?
We want you to see as many things as you can today.
Right. Okay. Well, we're going to see a lot of stuff. You guys have a lot of great food here. Of course, we're going to be making the fish tacos in just 1 second, and that's something I'm very excited about. Friends have had it here, and they just rave about it. But what else do you have? You have burgers and what else?
The duck wings are incredible. It's unique in this city. I don't know of anywhere else that does it, and they're just phenomenal. The flavors, it's just great.
Will you ever go back to chicken wings?
It's a tough one. No.
Once you go duck, you never go
duck.
bok. You never go. It doesn't work. That doesn't work at all. Okay, so with fish tacos, what's involved in actually making the fish tacos, and why are they on the menu? Was this something?
So this is cod. I mean, you're getting a great fish. We do it to order, crispy, battered cod. Going into it, fresh ingredients. We make the guacamole in house. Fresh jalapenos are sliced here. We don't bring in a bucket of stuff. Chipotle mayo. The lime and cilantro crema is quite lovely. Salsa fresca, it's amazing. The flavors just pop out of this, and it melts in your mouth.
Now,
it's so delicious.
Is this somebody's personal favorite? So why?
I don't know, maybe. I quite like this one. It's definitely something that I enjoy a lot.
All right, so we have the looks part of the show, obviously right here, and then we have the blue-collar worker.
The talent.
That's right, the talent. Much nicer than what I just said. So what he's doing here is basically just putting it in, getting it ready for the batter?
So if you just put the fish in the batter, it's not going to stick to the fish. So a little bit of flour gets it so that the batter will adhere to it. Really easy, really simple. Just knock it right in there.
Is this a secret sauce, by the way?
This is a fresh made, it's beer batter.
Oh.
We make this with the Dominion City Two Flags.
Okay.
So local craft beer, again, one of the big things we're known for is supporting local.
Right.
Everything from the beer to the produce, whatever we can do to help our fellow Ottawa business people. It's great.
Do you have a personal favorite craft beer? You don't have to.
The Tom Green Milk Stout, we've got that on tap, and it's pretty phenomenal. Again, a Beez beer product. It's everybody loves Beez, and we're happy to support that for sure. And Tom's an awesome guy. He's funny. So I've been around the city for a while, and I remember some of his early days on Rogers. So
I was going to say, you look like somebody that would have probably hung out with Tom.
I've met him a few times.
Have you ever painted the hood of anybody's car with anything inappropriate?
Yeah.
Right. Well, we'll leave that.
That's a
different show.
Have to say.
Yeah. All right, so what's involved with the fish tacos now? So this is going to be in the deep fryer for just a few minutes.
So we're going to deep fry it for about 3 minutes. We want to make sure the fish is cooked, of course, but they come out nice and crispy. Little flip, nice fresh oil, gives them nice color. And then we've got a little plate set up over the side here. So we take the flour tortillas. They've been done on the flat top, so they're nice and warm. He's going to put on, this is guacamole we make. So we're not bringing in a bag of, pre-made guacamole. This is the real deal.
Right.
Many of an avocado were crushed. Just to bring you the best flavor.
I didn't know this.
You gotta have fun.
But you can eat an avocado seed. Did you know that?
Yeah, I was reading something about that recently.
That's the beauty of Facebook. You see all these weird videos of people eating avocado seeds. Apparently you can. If you don't know how to do it, I have no idea, but I saw the video and apparently it's supposed to be quite nice.
That's what Facebook's for. It's things you'd never do.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly.
Some fresh white cabbage. We slice that up in house. The whole thing gives it a nice crunch. That's the best part about that. It's again a little different. Some jalapenos. Give it some spice. Salsa fresca.
And I mean,
this is the good stuff. This is awesome.
People can look at this and say, well, there's nothing complicated about that. And usually, and I don't know what your opinion is, but really great food is really simple food.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be overly complicated.
You make it so that it's easy to do. It's easy for the guys to assemble, but the work that's gone into the prep of the items, the ingredients that go into it, really makes the difference. That's where you're getting that flavor that makes a difference.
Right.
You're getting that, oh my God moment when you eat this. Instead of just being salsa out of the bucket. It's the ingredients that make the difference.
And it's funny how fish...
And the love. The love always helps.
The love does help, absolutely.
Absolutely.
But fish tacos is something that if you would have mentioned that to somebody 10, 15 years ago, they would have said, why would you put fish in a taco?
Yeah.
But now these days, this seems to be one of the more trendier food items.
Well, it is one of the big things around the city now, and we've noticed the trend, I think, right across Ontario. You get this in Toronto a lot too, but, you know, it's just a fun, fresh take on an old food item that I think chefs are having a lot of fun around town with it, and certainly there's places that do it. And you know what? I think this is the best one for fish tacos anywhere in the city.
Wow. There you go. Look at
Lime cilantro crema. This gives it a nice big fresh pop. You get that cilantro flavor. Really just gives you a fresh taste.
And there we go. And that's the finished product.
Absolutely.
So while the two mouthpieces stand and watch, the artist has done his work.
Absolutely.
And there you go. A couple of beautiful fish tacos. Crust
Takes
and
talent
Crate
to make something great.
on Ottawa Eats. Yeah, and apparently it takes very little talent to talk about it. So we got that covered. So that's it. That's all we have for another episode of Ottawa Eats. I'm your host, Tom, and this is the beautiful man who envisioned this, put it all together, made everything himself from scratch, as you saw today, with his own bare hands. Thank you so much for having us.
No problem. Thank you for coming.
Crust and Crate, what's next for you guys? I know that you're here at Lansdowne. Are we talking about maybe taking over every other restaurant and just having a Crust and Crate place?
That's the plan. I
Yeah?
think you figured it all out.
Yeah, the Ottawa Crust and Crate, the new CFL team. It's
You
gonna
see
be great.
there you go.
But if you are coming down here for a game, obviously a great spot to come before and after the game.
Definitely.
But what is next for you guys? I mean, you've got this now. Now you got to have a new dream. You got to have something else to shoot for.
Actually, the dream is to build Crust and Crate across Canada.
Oh, okay.
That's the plan. We've got a second location coming up in Ottawa. We'll keep it a bit of a surprise right now, where we're going to be popping in, but it's going to be in a great community that actually it has been a great fan of Gabriel's for many, many years. So we'll be popping one of those up hopefully by early winter of 2017.
Okay, very cool. So
Yeah.
something to look forward to.
Yeah, definitely.
Uh,
But for now, you got Crust and Crate at
Yeah.
Lansdowne. You come by, check it out, have
why
some
wait
great
for
beer,
the second location?
beer,
I mean, come on. Like,
pizza. Come see what you're talking about.
Yeah. And now I should mention this. If you do come down here, one of the things that everybody talks about are the 3-letter codes
Yes.
that are up on the wall. Can I ask you where that came from exactly?
Those are secret messages.
Oh.
I don't know what they are. Actually, what you see up there is the airport codes for every CFL team.
Yeah, I made that
For
connection.
every
Actually, I didn't make
CFL
that
team.
connection. One of your bartenders pointed that out to me because I'm
Could have
clearly
figured
not
it out
smart
on your
enough.
own,
No.
I guess.
No, so I'll never find out where your second location is.
So
I'll
that's-
never deduce that at all.
Exactly. So CFL, we're part of TD Place, so we figured, you know what, add something to the restaurant that has a bit of a unique feel or a unique look towards
Yeah.
that, and we came up with the airport codes. And actually, it was during the Briar, people were here taking pictures, standing beside them, because
Oh,
they're coming
nice.
up from all over
Yeah.
different cities. So it's quite intriguing, quite nice. Yeah.
Can't wait till the Grey Cup's here, and then everybody can take the photos around here as
That's
well.
the plan.
So, again, thank you for having us. And
Thank
as you
you
can
for
see,
being with us.
the Ice Cube block is still a block. So cheers.
Great beers.
Yeah, great
Yeah,
beer,
cheers.
great drinks, and of course, great food. Where can people find you if they want to find you guys?
crustandcrate.com on Twitter, Crust and Crate on Facebook, Crust and Crate. Find us here at TD Place, of course.
There you go. So,
And wherever you are, you can find Crust and Crate.
yeah, wherever Tom is.
Wherever
That's not
Tom
true.
is.
All right, I'm gonna try the. Is it which one? What's this called again?
That's Bacon in the Sun.
Oh.
We just spent all this time making pizza. You don't even know what that one's called.
I'm not listening anymore. I'm eating.
Enjoy.
That is good pizza.